inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Towns. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for Seattle, they got Porzingis. Levine, and it's Wall in at the one spot. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have two names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
Wall attacking. Porzingis at the elbow. Spin on the left, bring it in.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like that. Once the ball's in his hands, he's looking to the rim.
Towns against Porzingis. And so Levine will bring it up now for Seattle. And scored by Sexton. Mr. Garland. And there's the pass to Towns. Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot. Throws it in.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Seattle shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one comes. And so Levine nails both of them.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Sexton. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average 20 points a game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Some intimidation right away. Gotta show those shooters you're gonna be there all night long.
Sexton, and he drops the layup off the glass.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy. The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Count the basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Wall, that's good.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And Brett, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. It feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Shots good by Anthony.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for free.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact, and hit it there.
First trip to the free throw line.
Someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And Seattle may get a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
A great player on the
You do something good with stuff you think. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Outside, Sexton. To the inside. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Garland. Pass to Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look. from three-point range, they're lucky that that one doesn't count.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a beautiful turnover.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And look, the 5th overall pick back in 2019 had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason in development.
But what a great finish there. It doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Cavaliers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your footwork, you're just putting on muscle. That kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off and right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Perhaps check in. And Towns throws it down.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Vanderbilt. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good, and as this goes to town. And it's 8 points for Colin Sexton. The Supersonics who got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Oh, with it, 5 points in the game. Up top, Porzingis. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Garland with the bucket.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk to Coach J.D. Bickerstaff. Among the chief items of concern is the scoring versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Coach said he can beat you facing up, back to the basket, running to the rim. Defensively, we have to keep him in our sights at all times. We'll see if all that extra attention pays off. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And Cody Simons comes in for Garland. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Simons. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here is Burke. He dishes it to Levine. 6 to shoot. Over at Levine can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers now. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Williams. Here's Bell. Gets the rim with a 2-hit slam.
Sweet to see Jordan Bell flush that one home. Great position. He's one off.
Pass to Towns. Kicks to McDermott. minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Towns. He can't get it to go. Seattle goes the other way with it. Still Levine takes a three. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. One's good. Towns.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Burke. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Burke hits them both. So it's the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Allen passes to Simons. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to McDermott. There's the pass to Simons. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Supersonics have gone 8-12 on field goal attempts so far. Tort passes to Bell. Now Burke. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. He snaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Simons. Great touch on the 16-footer. The Cavaliers lead by 3.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? The other team right back at you.
Collins shifting. You can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, and speaking with Karl Anthony Towns earlier, he was asked about how the so they want to devise Greg a strategy, come in and impose their will.
And that's what they want to do, but the reality is the best teams in the league know how to adapt.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, I don't know what you're saying.
Coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Rapp. Then it's Johnson, and then there's Allen. And it's Simons in the point.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Burke kicks the bell. And Rondé Hollis Jefferson with a foul. That's his first foul. Right side, Williams. And the call on the shot sends into the line. You're thinking you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yes. Luckily, there was no social media or internet back then. Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers shoot their 5th and 6th games. Nathan Allen for the Sox. Porzingis comes in for Robert Williams. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Bell. Seattle trails by 5. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Down low. Anthony with the... Well, that's how that was Cleveland go routine position. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
How about Melo rising up quick for that one there? Shot clock.
Ball, this is the break. Pass to Dort. Ball with the bounce pass. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. Up there, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Carmelo Anthony.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Allen, and it's blocked by Bradley.
Avery Bradley, a great defender in his position, predicted where that shot was coming from and threw it away.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Seattle. Porzingis inside, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Basket counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Sexton, he's checked in for Chris Allen. And it's Garland in for Anthony Simon. Grab the pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's Garland. Second shot opportunity, and it's in off the backboard. Rab's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it away.
To the middle, it's deflected. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Grab the pass to Sexton. That one goes in, and that's 6 points for Colin Sexton.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Wall. Anthony finds Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot.
Man, come on.
No good. Here's Ram. Now, here's Garland. For Porzingis. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the lead.
And the foul on Carmelo. And that'll be his third foul. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Cavaliers, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Ram, and McDermott subbed in for Johnson. Towns kicks to Sexton, out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Anthony. No, boy, a lot of contact with him, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Anthony, the pass to Wall. Back to Anthony. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Sexton. McDermott with 3. It's all in by the Sonics.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats
Man.
are almost identical.
Anunoby against Sexton. Hollis Jefferson, good.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Snap. Here's Wall. Oh! You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games. Scoring lines. Keeping everybody on their toes.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
And not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Zach LaVine comes in for Avery Grant, and it's Burke in for John Wall. Arlen with it. He's got 6. Stood on the wing, and by LaVine, and the shot goes in.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's LaVine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
And how about that from LaVine? Just daring LaVine to get physical with him.
Collins checked in.
Come on, man.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Passes it to McDermott. He kicks it to Garland. 5 to shoot. And here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Pass to Burke. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Sweet move. And it's Anthony getting it to go. Anthony's got 10.
Holy ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
So the Supersonics, their last game will win against the Clippers. Outside, Towns. Sexton for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Step back jump shot.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Burke, the pass to Carmelo. Outside, LaVine. Trades it from beyond the arc. LaVine's got 4 this quarter.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now, Garland. He's got 6. And the pass to Towns. Gets to Garland. It's up a 3. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Seattle. And now we'll send it up to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there.
David, folks, don't go away on the break. We'll see you right back here.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Supersonics. Kenny, what's yours? Well, you gotta look. And that'll do it for us.
Collin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It is way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
You got Wall. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And here's Anthony from the arc. And another three for Seattle.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Oh, he knocks it off the glass. Wow.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Anunoby has the open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Johnson kicks to Sexton. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Softly drops in the floor. Sexton's got 14.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch. And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum though.
Anunoby finds Levine. Outside, Wall. Levine against Sexton. Now here's Levine. He started closely. Nice D from Sexton.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Garland. Hollis Jefferson passes to Towns. Towns throws it down.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Porzingis kicks to Levine. Johnson against Anunoby. Back to Levine. To the paint. And a dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout call the Cavaliers. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Pat Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off-season honing his craft. First on the floor, last to lead the football. He had time with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
For the Cavaliers, Graham comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And Simons in for Garland. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's its first foul. Outside, Sexton. Over to the lane. Graham, the pass to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Porzingis with the block. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And a chip by Levine.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Sexton dishes to Johnson. Well, under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. Here in the third. And they'll keep possession. Simons, the pass to Ramp. Here's Sexton. That's good. It's his 7th big basket in 14 tries.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Outside, Levine. They get 5 for 10 with 2.5 bucket.
So aggressive once he gets hot. I love how Levine stays after it when he gets it going.
Levine against Sexton.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Levine against Sexton. And Levine, here we go. And a jam by Levine.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame allows him to fight through that physical D.
Outside, Towns. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Ray, he's in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting cutbacks. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Levine double team. Pass to Burke. Here's Dort. Three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 17. This is it to Simons. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Seattle. The defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and very unselfish.
Outside, Sexton. Here's Johnson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Sexton kicks Durant. Here's Johnson. Here's Towns. The short one's on the money. Towns has got 10 points.
You know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside, Porzingis. That's the Dort. Back to Porzingis. And they pick up 2. He's got 8.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good against Levine. Here's Simon. It's good from about 19 feet. 1:03 left to play in the third. Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Burke. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. They grab their own miss. Now here's Levine. He's got 18. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Porzingis. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Robert Williams is jacked in for Porzingis. Bradley comes in for Levine. And John Wall subbed in for Burke. Then for the Cavaliers, McDermott comes in for Rapp. And Allen subbed in for Colin Sexton. Allen surveying the D. Bradley with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Williams can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
McDermott with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Towns missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but defense gets away with one there.
And as we end the third quarter, double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Plus, Sonic's on top. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 19. A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Allen is out there with Allen. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McDermott in the slot hole. Anthony with the bucket.
But these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Brett, were you for or against the idea of the fake fans, the virtual fans we saw as fans during the bubble?
Well, I guess fake fans would be the cutout ones, but there were real people sitting behind real computer cameras that were there. I did the experience myself, Kevin, and I thought it was a great way for the NBA to try to keep their fans engaged, to use technology to let the players know that people still cared about what was going on and that it wasn't just competition for competition's sake. You had basically an eagle eye view inside the bubble. I thought it went well.
The pass to Towns.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nick Dermott's got his 4th rebound in this one. Allen against Williams. Allen in the post. Rebound by the Sonics. First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Wall. Pass to Anunoby. Pocket 6. Anthony with it. Alice Jenkins is there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Cavaliers trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go.
All those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And here's Anthony for 3. Wall looking it over. Back to Anthony. Tries it from 9. Here's Williams. Williams with the stop.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Inside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Right side Wall. It's Bradley on the wing. Stolen by Allen. They push it up. 4 on 3. There's Garland. And he banks it away. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Was able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Wall. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Passes to Towns. To the paint. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Sonics leading by 15. And here is Burke. Outside Levine. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Such an agile and mobile big man. Tough to stick with Jordan Bell when he's slashing like that after setting a good hard screen.
Outside Towns. Outside from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Back to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Here's Burke. And it's in after a nice bounce on the right side. And the Sonics lead by 19.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Garland kicks to Towns. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Now Burke. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's McDermott. He kicks it to Garland. Back to McDermott. There's the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Burke dishes to Levine. Outside, Porzingis. Bean passes to Porzingis. And the rejection by Towns.
His foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now against the team.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win the game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout call. 3-point.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Player of the game. Zach Levine.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Basket good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifed through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a galley win for Seattle.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. But an all-around dominant performance. You guys thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in Bend. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And ever winning and this one will go down as win number 3. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Zach Levine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Anthony on the wing. Shoots. And off the foul, and in it goes.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Here we go, all alone. And Sexton slams it in.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Outside Wall. Now here's Anthony. Problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never a doubt. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.